Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Qreviews. We doing something different tonight. Tonight we are in the kitchen, and it's just been slow in the movie news. Would y'all want to see a review of Y2K? I might see that tomorrow. I don't know, but like, yo, before I was a CG artist, I was a chef for 14 years, so I can get down in the kitchen. I took inspiration from my boy Rashad G Reviews. He always does dinner in the movie. He does such a great job. If y'all haven't checked out those videos, his cooking videos, go ahead, we're over there and check it out. But what will be cooking today? What will be on the menu? What's in the box? Tonight we'll be cooking Marry Me chicken. Like, this is the coldest recipe of chicken I think out there. I seen it online, so I just decided to make it one day. And my wife, she completely loves it. So, like, if you're trying to impress a girl, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you can really get down in the kitchen, just follow these simple steps, and I'm guaranteed, you know what I'm saying, you can get, you know what I'm saying, you can get at that, you know what I'm saying, you can get at that. Or she would want to marry you, like the peanut game might be trash, but the chicken won't be. But luckily mine are both in good areas. So without further ado, I'll show you our ingredients.
What? Cook. You're a cook. Oh, I don't know if I can cook. Here. Cook. Now? Cook.
All right, here we go. I got just some boneless, skinless chicken breasts here. I don't know if all of this is gonna fit in the pan. I'll be using a cast iron skillet, but yeah, this is about 4 pounds, I would say, right here. I got some pasta here. My son's a vegetarian, so I'll be making him the vegetarian option. You don't have to use chicken. You can just make the sauce and put it over the pasta, and it's absolutely delicious. I got some chicken broth we will be using. Very important to the taste right here. We have some sun-dried tomatoes. We got a little bit of minced garlic. Oh, this is the money stuff right here. This garlic infused olive oil. It's a little bit more on the expensive side. It looks like $7.99 for the Kroger's where I'm at, but it's so good to cook with. The olive oil's infused in there. That's the game changer right there. That's the game changer. And we have some, we got some butter. We got some grated parmesan. We got our mallet here. And then I got some potatoes over here. I'll be making fresh mashed potatoes, but that's not for this recipe. That's gonna be for the mashed potatoes on the side. You gotta have the mashed potatoes. I got some heavy whipping cream here. I got some fresh basil. Gonna need that. That's the cherry on top. The basil, yo. The basil, yo. And I got a little bit of just dry Italian herbs here. I also have some garlic powder and some onion powder, and salt and pepper is not on the table, but you're going to be needing some salt and pepper as well. All right, first things first, what we got to do, we got to beat our meat. No diddy, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to YouTube. I know that might be against the guidelines, but I'm not talking about that meat. I'm talking about this chicken breast. This chicken breast is way too fat, and it needs to be flattened out. I got my little metal meat beater or whatever the hell this is. You don't have to. If you don't have one of these, you can always use the best I use is the Campbell soup, like with the clam chowder come in, and I just lay down some plastic and I'll do that. So I'll show you a little bit of that. All right, the moment y'all been waiting for, it's time to beat our meat now. I know that sounds crazy, but you got to do it. You know, we all do it. But you know, this is for the chicken. Just now, you don't have to beat your meat that hard. You know what I'm saying? So like, you don't want to completely flatten it. You just want to kind of get it down. Just kind of. You just kind of want to, because you don't want to make holes in the meat. You just kind of want to get it flatter than it is, because this is way too thick. So I'm just making that flat. I never did this before. Cooked and filmed at the same time. First for everything. So I'm liking that. I still think it's still too thick. And this is one of the bigger pieces. I just kind of want to get her down. All right. I'm gonna cut it here because who wants to sit up here for 3 minutes and watch me beat my meat? So take a look. So like, you want your meat to be a little thin, but not thin that's gonna tear apart. Just a little flatter than a normal chicken breast. You can also buy these thin though, but this is pretty straight right here. I'm happy how I beat my meat, you know what I'm saying? My meat's nice and thin, you know, not too thin. You just want to beat your meat once. What good time. I'm sorry, I'm a fool too. I like this apron too. I love this apron too. You know what I like about this apron? I like this apron because it makes me feel like Dexter Morgan. Of course, you thought I was gonna say the bear, right? No, I'm picking the killer. Every time I'm picking the killer. All right, now let's get into our next step. I forgot one main thing with flour. Sauteed flour. You're gonna need some flour to bread your chicken up here. So this is our next step. We're gonna start with some salt and peppers here. Salt. Yeah, you boy, come and give me your kids. Better make it fast. You gotta use some salt and pepper in your flour mix. So all I'm doing, I got the flour mix. I got my ghetto pan here, yo. I was trying to find the other ghetto pan, but I thought that dirty one that's always around, but I think we might actually threw it away. But I got some type of turkey roaster pan here, so all I'm doing, throw down a little salt. I'm eyeballing it. You know, throw a little salt, you know what I'm saying? That's how you get your flavor in your chicken. Throw down a little salt, you know what I'm saying? Throw down a little pepper. A little pepper here. A little pepper in the mix. Man, I'm just eyeballing, you know, just eyeballing how you feel. If you like pepper, you like salt. I like salt and pepper, so I like a little flavoring. We're gonna be adding a little bit of dry Italian herbs to the mix. We'll drop some dry Italian herbs in there, not too much. Just a little taste. And then we will be adding some onion powder. I'm just gonna take this whole thing up. Like, it's just faster to take this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Than messing with the shaker. I know, yeah, y'all might not be comfortable like with that, but like I've been cooking so long, like it's just natural. If I can just get anything else. All right, onion powder here. Like I said, I'm just eyeballing it. I'm just throwing in the flour, eyeballing. So I think that's about right. You know, a teaspoon, whatever. I'm a hood cook. You know what I'm saying? I know with teaspoons. I mean, I cook professionally, like I said, for 14 years. But after a while, you just get used to. You know what I'm saying? Eyeballing it, and it's faster than pulling out a fucking my Martha Stewart. I'm gonna pull out the teaspoons and shout out to Martha Stewart though. I love her gangster. I like Martha Stewart. I watched the Netflix documentary on her. She a gangster. She a real one. So yeah, we just put a little onion powder, a little garlic powder, cool. Salt and peppers here. Mix that up all together. We'll saute it a little bit. Almost dropped mine. We'll saute that up. Make sure got a good mix going on. And then we'll just take some of our chicken. Yeah, we'll just take one of our chickens and, you know what I'm saying, get it dusty. Get it dirty. Definitely dirty, son. It's a dirty ass chicken, ain't you? You like that flour, don't you, bitch? Like.
Hello, welcome. Come on, a little closer. Come on in, don't be scared.
But yeah, and then you just give it a little shake. So you got a nice clean chicken there. So toss it to the side, and I'll do the rest, and then I'll get you back to you with the next step. Yeah, you just definitely want to shake it off. Shake off that excess so you don't have clumps, and just toss it to the side. Our chicken is all coated. You just want to make sure it's clean, no lumps on it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it got all that cocaine white all over it. It's all good. It's ready to go. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way the meat got beat. And now it's time for the frying pan. You know what I'm saying? It's time to cook. I'm telling you, boy, your girl get a hold of this chicken. Boy, I'm telling you, bro, you'll be in the good books all week. You know what I'm saying? So next step is the frying pan. We'll get that popping and let her cook. Gorilla. I almost forgot one of the main important ingredients. This guy here, the onion. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm new to this, you know what I'm saying? It's my first cooking video, so I left some ingredients out. I know I'm a horrible person, but I'm gonna leave all the ingredients in the description below so you can follow it, and I'll put some measurements that I think it might be right. But yeah, this onion is very important. I almost forgot it, so there we go. Next step, I'm gonna cut up this onion and we'll get to the pan. You know what? As you get older, like little stuff becomes like way cooler. Like I was talking about my apron. I love this apron so much. It's just so official. It has a bottle opener on it. You know what I'm saying? I got a place for my towel here, and my favorite part right here. Right? They got a place for your phone. You know, you just pull your phone out, bam. You know what I'm saying? Call the bitch over like, yo, hey bitch, you late. This Marry Me chicken ain't gonna eat itself. And then you get back to cooking. But I don't know, as you get older, like the little things in life, like aprons and, you know, doing house stuff, you know. And speaking of my kitchen, we gotta do our backsplash, so I know with a little rough. You can talk about me in the comments, go ahead. But we getting it done. We get it done this year, 2025 for sure. All right, back to the episode. All right, now it's time to get hot. It's time to get hot with it. You know what I'm saying? It's hot in here, gorilla. From my age, there's Nelly, you know what I'm saying? It's hot in here. So we got our pan heated, as you can see. Let's get to it. All right. We're gonna add some of this magic here. Oh, where's my magic? You always gotta get a shot of that magic. Yeah, some of that magic there, so you get a shot of that. That is that garlic infused olive oil. That is magic crack. That is crack in the bottle. So it's like, let's get that started. Throw some in there. Yeah, we kind of wanna get the pan wet, but not dripping with olive oil. You don't want to put too much. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That feels right about me. Just to coat the pan really nice. Let me put a little more. Fuck it. We'll do a lot. All right. So after you add the olive oil, I'm gonna add some butter. I love butter, so I'm going with about something like that. I'm gonna add one more. Hey, I'm going like that. I'm keeping it live. All right. Know our butter there. Yeah. So I got my temperature on a high heat for the chicken, because I actually want to brown the chicken, because I think it comes out better when the chicken's a little brown. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that light skinned chicken. You don't want that Drake. You know what I'm saying? They not like us. He a fan. Alright. Now in our butters and olive oil. You should smell this olive oil. It's crazy. This butter is crazy. We'll start laying down our chicken. I don't even think I can fit all this chicken in here, but we're gonna do our best. We'll start laying that down. This is a super big one. I don't know if that one's gonna fit. So I'll put stuff together. We'll throw that one. We'll throw those down. Could I fit this one? I don't think so. I don't think I can fit it. It's like too big. I got these little timbers. Throw these in here. God, they're sticking together. Sorry. We got them in there. We got them in there. They're gonna have to sizzle for a minute, so you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to get browned up. This could take around 7 minutes or so, you know what I'm saying, for the whole chicken. You kind of want to cook the chicken completely through. But it's gonna go back in the pan after we start our sauce. So you don't have to completely cook it, but I just wouldn't leave it like raw. But like you kind of pretty much want to cook it. So I'm gonna let this do its thing, and we'll be back. I do feel sorry for this chicken. He's so lonely. He ain't gonna get to go to the pan with his brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? They cook it, but he like, what about me, yo? He's gonna leave me out here raw? Damn, son, sometimes they all can go, you know? Okay, now we're getting crisp. See? She's frying up and smelling amazing already, and that's just the chicken, y'all. It's smelling amazing. It's getting crispy. That's how you like it. You know what I'm saying? So. Probably gonna eat this, probably watch a movie, something like that. What movie y'all recommend? You know what? I think I'm gonna watch. I'm either gonna make them watch Smile 3, or probably The Substance while we eat our meal. The Substance, no, yeah. Don't watch The Substance while you eat. It's a great body horror movie. It's like I think it might be my favorite horror movie of 2024. The Substance. I really did enjoy that. Demi Moore was great in it, and then I haven't seen a good body horror movie in a long time. I love body horror movies. One of my favorites is The Fly. Is The Thing considered a body horror movie? I think so. I think that's body horror, but it got a lot going on to it too. So like, if you like body horror, definitely watch The Substance, but don't watch it while you eat. I think I'm gonna do Smile too, if I can sneak that one in. You know what I'm saying? If I can sneak that one in, I'm gonna do that. What y'all think? Okay, at this point, I pulled the chicken out of the hot pan. While the pan's still going, it's still hot, as you can see. All right, now with the pan still hot and all that chicken flavor in here, we're gonna add some more butter here. Some couple more. We're gonna let that butter melt. All right, our butter melts down. Our next ingredient to add is chopped onion. We talked about there. We'll add that. And then we'll start. So what you want to start doing? I think cast iron skillet is the best to make this recipe, because you can. What you want is that stuff at the bottom there. It's called fond. So you want to start mixing those flavors and incorporating them all into the dish, because that's how it all incorporates. They all, no pun intended, they all marry together. So that's what you want. You want it to be like kind of loose like that. So next thing I'm gonna add here, some crushed red pepper flakes. Yeah. However you feel, you like it more spicy or not. I think that's good there. We'll get this going. It's starting to smell. It's starting to get the smell with the onions and the red pepper flakes and that garlic infused olive oil. Let her cook. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to feel good. As you see, I'm still moving my wrist this whole time because I want all that flavor. I don't want none of that flavor burnt on the bottom. I want it all incorporated with this dish. Now, after that, I have to cut it because I can't open this garlic with one hand. Hold on. Next here, I just got some minced garlic here, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Put about that much in there. I'll say that's around a good tablespoon or something. I like garlic, so I think garlic brings out the flavor in that dish, so you want to do that. So after that, keep it going. You know what I'm saying? That garlic going, keep scratching the bottom of that. This wooden spoon thing I got off of Amazon like for like $2. These are the best for cast iron skillets, I think. So I think you just want to keep moving it. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Keep moving it. See how the bottom of that cast iron skillet is clean? That's what you want. And I turned down the heat too, because like you don't want to go too hard on the heat on here. You kind of want these to simmer and marry together. So that's what we're doing there. Alright, and for our next trick, we're going to be putting in sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm just scooping them with my fingers. They feel gross. I'm sticking my finger in this jar like, look at that. Kenneth Kniff. So we'll just add that. I'm going to add most of this jar, actually. That sun-dried tomato flavor, just bring it out, son. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Once these start mixing, the smells really start going. That's when it smells, so you start putting that sun-dried tomato in there. Get that incorporated with your onions, your garlic, your olive oil, your crushed red peppers. Boy, the smells come out. So I'm gonna let this do its thing for about a minute or so. I'm gonna let this reduce. So I'm gonna cook it down a little bit, and then we'll go to our next step. So you can see that it's sizzling, nothing's sticking to the bottom. So that means we got all that flavor there. Now it is time for the next step. We are gonna add chicken broth. You can add a cup or so. I like a lot of sauce, so I'm gonna add a couple cups. Start there. I would say that's almost 2 cups or so. Get that going. You know what I'm saying? Just get it going a little bit. Just mix it well. You always want to be moving your wrists, of course. You know what I'm saying? Get it all incorporated because you don't want your sauce to break. I might even add more chicken stock to this, but this is this right now. Alright. I'm gonna bring that to the boil and we'll be right back. Then you gotta whip that work. Whip that work. Them are mashed potatoes. I ain't giving y'all that recipe, son. Look at the flick of that red stuff, huh? Fucking mixer, dog. We do it live. We do it live, bro. The flick of that wrist. Let me see what we playing with. See what we playing with there, huh? Don't play with me. Don't play with me up in here, bro. Don't play with me. Fresh mashed potatoes. I ain't doing a box. You know I ain't doing no Idaho box potato. They gotta be real, son. We heating up. We hot. We got our chicken. We hot, bro. It's about to be fire. We got our chicken broth going. We got all our fun. We got all that flavor in there. If you can smell what I'm smelling, you can smell what the motherfucking Q is cooking. It's all good. Time to finish this sauce off. Let's go. Let's go. Next thing we'll be adding is some heavy whipping cream. So get that in there. I'm gonna add kind of almost a little more. About half of this container then. I like a lot of sauce. I mean, and then this is when you really want to get your wrist going there. You want to make sure this is all like one color, whatever color that be. Make sure it's all one color. You know what I'm saying? Whip that wrist. You can do this with a whisk, but I like this little wooden spoon because I'm still digging up flavor from the bottom in case I missed any. Boy, whew. This shit's smelling fire, son. You don't even know. Alright, so we'll get that going. Cool. It is all whipped up. Cool. As you can see, it's all whipped up. It's ready to go. And we'll bring it to the boil, but I think I'm gonna start adding our next ingredient, which is gonna be the Parmesan cheese, son. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but I like it. We like a lot of cheese. This is what's gonna thicken your sauce too. So add a little bit more, like pretty much this whole bag, really. Oops, I spilled a little bit. Start there. Start there with the parm, and then y'all know the deal. Y'all know the deal. Get that wrist moving. Keep that wrist moving. You know what I'm saying? Then you start seeing it thicken. Then you're like, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. This is pretty much thickens the sauce. Gotta keep going. You don't want no warmth either, so if you see Parmesan cheese trying to melt, just get at it. You know what I'm saying? This is still a little watery for my taste, so I'm gonna cut it and put the rest of the cheese in here. No, not that sauce. None of the sauce is where I like it. So. You know what I'm saying, not too thick, but not too watery too at the same time. So we got a nice consistency to it too. I like what I'm seeing here. Notice I did not put any salt in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Now the sauce is where it needs to be, but I didn't put any salt because Parmesan cheese is salty. And then, you know what I'm saying? So I'll add the Parmesan cheese first and taste it. And then I was like, it needed a little bit of salt, so I just added a pinch of salt and a little bit more crushed red peppers there. So now, it's easy now. Now we just reincorporate the chicken back into the dish. And I almost had room for this other guy. I feel bad for the big chicken. But whatever. It's plenty enough sauce to go around. You know what I'm saying? Just getting in there. Yeah, just getting in there. You know what I'm saying? Just getting in there. Get it chilling. You know what I mean? Just get it in that sauce. Get all that flavor working together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's all better when we work together. So now they all incorporated. Look how creamy that looks. You can smell this shit. It smells amazing. I'm telling you, panties are coming off if you cook this. If you cook this shit right, so. And it's easy. It's not even that complicated. You follow these steps, yo. If you eat out your hand with this burgundy chicken, I guarantee it. Your partner, you know, your panties coming off, his drawers coming off, if you like that or whatever sex it is that you're into, pants is coming off. So yeah, so one more step and really this is done. So I'll be right back. All right, now we just gotta, yeah, this is the final step to the recipe, the cherry on top. Like I was saying, all we have right now is just some basil. I just took the stems off, and you don't really even have to cut it. You can tear it with your hands, but I'm just gonna do a rough cut. Yeah, not too much, but you don't want to have a like super small cut. You want the pieces in there because they taste good like that. So it's a quick rough cut of these. I would say that's good. And I'm just gonna take these guys. Yes, we're just gonna add it to the mix. Add it to the mix, son. Ooh, ooh, and that's it. That's it. We add this basil. This basil brings out so much flavor with all the other flavors that's going on there with the cream and with the garlic and with the onions. I mean, it literally, like I said, it just marries all together beautifully. And I'm happy about this because the sauce didn't break. It's creamy. It's good. It's beautiful. I got my fresh made mashed potatoes. I ain't getting a recipe for that just yet. Maybe another time. But it's super easy. Not too hard to make. And if you can make this, bro, I'm telling you, it brings your, you know what I'm saying, it brings your culinary skills to a whole new level. And you know what I'm saying, it's a pretty simple recipe, but the main important part about it is delicious. I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit, but folks, man, look at that boy. That is marinated chicken. There's a moment of truth right here, fellas. This is real.
Look how tender and juicy that is. Okay, let's have at it. Let's take a little, put a little bit of mashed potato in there. Okay. That's it right there.
Was it real?
That's it. Oh yeah, everything. Anything you make is good, but this is my favorite.
Marry me chicken.
And that's why I married you.
Well, there it is, folks. Marry me chicken is a success tonight. And yeah, it's real easy to make. Like I said, if you make this type, if you make it right, you follow these steps that we just put down, it will come out delicious every time. And just keep that wrist moving, that flick of the wrist. You know what I'm saying? You'll get it down. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Making some marry me chicken tonight, you know what I'm saying, on the weekend is great. You know what I'm saying, it's not that expensive to make, and it's very delicious and very flavorful. This is my first cooking video. I know I talk about movies all the time, but like, y'all don't want to hear me talk about another movie. You don't hear me talk about Y2K, no. But I kept movies in there too, some type of way. But like, yeah, this is just something different I was trying. But thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all follow these recipes. If you made it, let me know how it turned out. Put it in the comments below. Let me know. I would love to learn how it turned out. Send me some pictures. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how it turned out. And yeah, if you really like this video, consider subscribing to the Qreview family. And yeah, you know the deal, right? Don't just stare at it.
Eat it.
Eat it. Peace, y'all.
I'm out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the flow and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got